Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 53. Yo, 53 episodes in. Wow, incredible, guys. Man, before I get into it, let me get a super chat from Luca, the Ashen Luca. She goes with the $5. TTS brothers, talk that shit. Facts. We'll always be talking that shit. Now, guys, listen, it's been a hell of a week. A crazy week has been. Xbox Game Showcase. These crazy announcements. We're going to be talking about some of the announcements that would never, ever come to the Xbox. Some of the features, like ray tracing, will never ever be in the never ever be in a certain racing game. If that dog shit GT7 can't do it, there's no chance in hell, and I mean no chance in hell that Motorsport will ever do that shit. We got a lot to talk about, guys. And before we get into it, let me introduce the person that he is the real reason why we always run late. You guys know in the chat, he's the one and only Dirt Griggity. What's going on, player?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yo, what a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. Podcast after podcast, solo cast, you name it. A lot of
Oh
news
man.
has happened this week, and it feels like it's cooled down a bit now. The calm has, it's just settled. And that's where we are right now.
Yeah, man. It's been like you said, it's been a crazy week, man. Doing so many podcasts. Had the Xbox showcase. We had the after show. We had WBG on Monday. Tuesday I did 3 podcasts. I did my solo podcast. We did the one with you and like the show, the extended show. Then I was on Dealer podcast. Wednesday I had Gaming Addict podcast. I was off yesterday and back on it today. Let's go, baby. Yeah, you say I was too quiet on RDA, bro. You got to kind of find a way to get in, because, like Diller and Zucker kind of dominate the show. So you got to, fit in where you can. So look, bro, I don't know what to say, man,
Hey, it's one of them. When you go on different podcasts, I'll be honest, I'll probably be the same sometimes. You don't want to, like I've been on like Lucas' show, kind of reserved and that. It depends, like different shows you be kind of reserved. See how like the people you with as well, certain things you may or may not say. What we will say certain shit in TTS or WBG, but you can't bring that across to different podcasters.
Yeah, man.
You got to respect their show as well, on top
Yeah,
of that.
unless they encourage me to be the same as I am on WBG, but I wasn't trying to do that on Dilla show or Addict show or any other show. It's just that, if you listen back to the show, Tim Dog and D Bash didn't talk much either. Listen to the show. I actually talk more than they did. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of fit in, man. You don't want to be like, yo, man, because I used to hate when people used to come on our show and talk too damn much, or I used to listen to podcasts and the guests would just talk way too much. So, you just have to get in. When Dilla asks me a question directly, I don't want to do no long drawn out answer. Be talking for 5 minutes. I just kept it real. He said, "Yo, Derek, what you think about why like Hot Wheels? Oh, it looked dope, bro. It looked good to me. What else I'm gonna say? You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, 100%. Like guys, maybe the next few weeks there might be earlier shows. I do prefer the 1 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. UK time. To be honest, I like that time because I'm 2 times right now, so I have to go get my daughter. 6 p.m. That will be what 3 p.m. your lot's time. No, not 3 p.m. Sorry, 1 p.m. your lot's time. So I don't want no distractions. So that's is why we're going early right now. But let me give a shout out to the members, the awesome TTS members. First of all, we got Joey, aka I'm gonna call him Joey Kraken. I think he wants to change his name. Dude.
Yeah, Joey Kraken. I like that.
Joey
Joey
Kraken,
Kraken. Yeah.
Ray Ray, Phantom Knife, G Stealth, Emmanuel A1, MK Michael 001, the Angry Therapist MD, the Blue One, Elusive Mage, Stone King X, only on Xbox, Shane Tomlin, Hassan Abu Zaid, Toolman 55, Maurice Branch, Jigga J, Kendrick Starr, Geese of Truth, Hector the Macho Man. I can't do it like that. Rick the motherfucking click.
Oh yeah, Macho Man.
Lighten Money, Dick Riggity, Chill Carlos, Ben X Morgan, and the one and only Justin March. Shout out to the TTS family members, man. Respect to every one of you guys and every one of you guys in the chat for talking that shit. So hit that like button,
Yeah,
share
talk
this
that
out,
shit.
man.
Talk that shit.
Yo, I'm not gonna say what. No, I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, oh shit, Neff, I sent that shit. They calling
What?
Starfield a next gen
Yeah, yeah,
spectacle.
yeah. No, no, nigga, look, nigga, no, nigga, no, I don't like how the shotgun looks, my nigga. It doesn't look next generation, my nigga.
All right, do you know what? Because that's just coming out. Let's talk about Starfield, bro. Straight away.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about two of the games, but we'll start with Starfield. You're there, seeing Starfield now, watching it back in 4K as well. I remember we were doing a live stream, and that was the. Let's be honest, that was the main game that everybody was anticipating straight up.
Absolutely.
When it comes to Starfield, that's the biggest game as well. This is the next game, 25 years in the making, a new engine as well. This is like people who love space movies, sci-fi, interstellar, them type of movies. That's what it was. A lot of people are excited about this. And like I said, what Neff is talking about right now, and some of you guys in the chat are talking about Digital Foundry put out a video. Obviously, I'm not at time because we just started the show,
Mm-hmm.
but it's saying is a next gen. When it is next gen, is a spectacle straight up. But like there,
Mm-hmm.
watching it back in 4K, Starfield. We know this game is probably 1 year out. The saying is targeting 12 months. Who knows if it gets pushed back an extra couple of months? If it needs a polishing frame, get that frame rate up more stable. Who knows? But watching it
Mm-hmm.
back in 4K, Starfield, did it meet your expectations?
Absolutely, man. I thought it looked great. Even during the show, I said that. I was like, yo, this shit looks dope. During the 1080p stream, I was like, it looks dope, man. Starfield looks good to me. It's a huge, massive open world game. I thought the graphics looked good, man. I'm not, I don't know what the fuck people expect. Like when I say people, you know who I'm talking about. The fuck those guys actually. But no, I think the game looks good. And to see Digital Foundry kind of confirm that, I think it shows that the game looks good, man. We have a open world that big, that massive, and the game still looks that good. I think that's because I know people try to make the chick like the NPCs cross-eyed, and come on, bro, come on. This is crazy because no matter what type of game Xbox show, they're going to do something. They're going to bash something. It never fails. And just like this, here it is. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Sean.
we got it. Yeah, it's all
Just
good.
like here it is. It looked like shit. I saw a Dreamcast guy saying it looked like shit. It's funny, only ponies are saying that, right? Only ponies say, oh, it looks like shit. And look, bro, these guys are being exposed, man. That's just some flat out Xbox haters. The game might not be for you, but how can you say that game looks like shit? It looks dope, man. Like, look at this, the space combat, that looks fire. So yeah, I think it looks great, and I can't wait for it, man.
I agree with you. This is one of the games. I know people. When it comes, let me get a super chat before we get into it. Shame with a $2. Shout out to you, man. Turn 10 talk that shit all day yesterday on Sony and that dog shit GT7. Facts, bro. We're definitely gonna be talking about that as well. So some of the dumbest shit we've seen from these ponies and that. But Starfield, like I said, 100% you're right there. And these guys, I'm pretty sure most of these guys on Twitter would have seen the same shit. That Red Dragon. Straight to it. What does
Bitch.
it do with that one character? Makes the eyes bug eyed or some shit.
Yeah.
Look at Starfield, next gen, Xbox template, Game Pass fodder. This is what they were talking about. They know Starfield. I'm sure you were telling me this. I'm sure this is the reports out there. When it came to the Bethesda games as well, like the ZeniMax deal, Sony was after this game as a time exclusive, like Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. I'm pretty sure
Mm-hmm.
that was correct. They were after this game, maybe trying to get a time exclusive with Starfield as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They tried to get Starfield as a time exclusive, just like Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, but for whatever reason, the deal fell through.
I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did, and that's why they're talking shit because they know this is exclusive. Because a lot of these dudes, and they remember they were saying no chance in hell. Games like Starfield, Fallout 5, Elder Scrolls 6 never ever become. They're going to remain multi-plat. They will never become exclusive. Then when that E3 came there, boom with big fucking capital letters, Xbox
Mm-hmm.
exclusive. They actually believe that these type of games will never ever become exclusive to the ecosystem.
Yep. Sony was negotiating Starfield PS5 exclusivity before Xbox buyout. So you know what this kind of tells me? that they were still negotiating it, but the Xbox bought them. So negotiations was over. You know what I'm saying, bro? There's plenty of articles about this. They tried to get Starfield as an Xbox, as a PlayStation timed exclusive. I'm just saying, bro. They tried their best. And Sean, we always talk about ponies and we talk about the shit that they say, the shit that they do.
Yeah.
And I just have to be honest, bro. I said this the other day on my one man stream. They would never give Xbox games any credit, and we shouldn't expect them to because they're not going to do it. As you see, if Starfield was big enough and good enough for PlayStation to try to get it as a timed exclusive, maybe they seen something. But the fact that these PlayStation guys doing 40-minute analysis videos just to bash it, doing polls where, like Dreamcast guy did a poll that backfired in his fucking face.
That's good. Do you have that poll? I don't follow that guy.
Yeah. I don't follow him either, but like somebody posted it. I think I liked it, so I can find it. But yeah, he did a poll that didn't go his way. He was trying to bash it, but then all of a sudden people said, yo, the shit looks fun. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying their best to just hate Xbox. See, like I said, the goalpost always moves. Now, for years, this Xbox has no games. Now, Xbox is showing games, and what's happening? They're bashing those games. I'm telling you guys, this is how it's going to work. This is how it's going to go. They will always be this way because they're full of shit. It makes guys like me who actually like PlayStation want to start fucking hating on PlayStation just to keep things even. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, man. The things they say, they're going out of their way to bash what the hell Xbox showed at the game showcase. They're going out of their way to bash Starfield. And it's just crazy, man.
And what's the funniest thing about this? If you can find that Dreamcast stuff,
I'm trying to find it.
What's the funniest thing about this? They're going after the big key titles. That's what makes it funny, because they know these are the games that can change. Look, a lot of people, a lot of podcasters. I know you guys in the chat would have probably seen live reaction to certain people, or some people's afterthoughts of the with Starfield. A lot of people are saying right now, these are not my words. Game of the year contender.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game of the year contender, and that's why they're trying to downplay right now. Now, I know people saying that doesn't look next gen. It doesn't look like this. Do you know what they can say about? Do you know what they're gonna do about Digital Foundry? They're dishonest. They're full of shit.
Nigga, they are dishonest, nigga.
When Digital Foundry gives credit to GT7 for the car detail models, they're not dishonest then. They're legit.
Yeah, they're not. They're not dishonest then. So I'm showing this because he was taking shots at Starfield. He did a video bashing Starfield. Then he did a poll. How are you feeling about Starfield right now? 54% said it looks fun, bitch.
Talk that shit.
I love it when these guys polls backfire. I love
they're trying to start something there.
Yes.
They're trying to be cool. They're trying to be that 50-50 neutral. They're trying to be that type of person. But what they're really trying to do is trying to get a reaction, trying to get the PlayStation dudes to come and dislike it.
Yeah, look at
but
that.
It backfired on them.
It backfired. Like 54% said it looks fun, 27% said it seems unfinished, and 18% said totally boring gameplay. Telling you, man. See, the thing is, bro, people start to notice these folks, man. Telling you, dog. Apollo Cooper with the $2. Ragnarok was supposed to come out 2 years ago. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, guy.
100%, man.
Yeah, absolutely, he's right. It was.
I know. Listen, talking about a God of War, it'll probably make it this year. Let's be honest. It might make it. If not, we're going to be talking that shit.
It'll probably make it this year, yeah.
We will be talking that shit. I told you, whatever time it is, we will be going live. I don't give a shit if it's like 8 a.m. in the morning for you guys. We're going live, bro. Straight up. We're definitely going to be going live. Let me get this super chat from Hassan Abu Zaid, man. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, bro?
Yo, you can see the picture on this.
Did you change the fonts on the super chats and shit?
I have no idea, bro.
It looks good though.
Is this the first time you're using StreamYards with this laptop? Was the second
I don't
time?
know. You tell me, you
I don't
POS. I
fucking
don't know.
know, man. We're with the $10 and that. Show was fire, folks, and FunFest was awesome. He was at FunFest there.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Yeah. Finally met Papa Phil and Uncle P. I seen you with Aaron Greenberg, unless that's a different time. That's another opposite.
Good shit,
Yeah,
bro.
he's from your side of the no, not from Michigan, but he's from America and that, I believe. But yes,
America.
but shout out to him and that. But God of War, I remember the excuse to came out with and that because that what's a Christopher Judge? He hit his back. His back was broken, spinal.
Spinal. My
Spinal.
back is broken.
But the thing is,
Spinal.
they knew about his back condition and they still announced it. They still announced that, bro. That the 2021 release date.
Mm-hmm.
People say, "Oh, because he's hurt his back," but why did Sony commit to that date when they knew he was still injured
Yep.
from late 2019, 2020, early 2020?
Yep.
Dave, you know that was a tactic to sell that shit.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's all it was, man. But like getting back to Starfield, man, even Digital Foundry, man, the game's 1 year out, probably a bit more, who knows. The game look they're saying is the next gen spectacle and that. That's what I'm loving. That's why I'm loving it right now. Yo, let me get the members. Really, I can't pull it up. Sorry, I hate it. I don't know why they can't do that, bro.
What's that?
Really, a member for 2 months.
Oh,
What the fuck is up? What the fuck these? What the fuck these? Come on, play. Talk proper, really. Come on, play. Because what's up with these fucking haters? That's how you're supposed to write it, really. I know you're probably working. That's why you're probably rushing, bro. And Apollo Cooper with the $2. These dudes only bash Xbox for stripper money. $70. Hashtag $70 games. Facts, bro.
that's it.
Now they came out next. Look, Starfield looks incredible. I know it's got that bit of hiccup with the frame pacing right now, but what I've seen from the game, from the ground to the space carrier, going to the hub cities, exploring all these planets. Look, guys, I'm not gonna come out here and say, "Yo, I was a big fan of the Fallout games,"
Mm-hmm.
you know. But over time, like this talked about this, and so many of you guys talked about this as well. Over time, become a different type of gamer.
Yeah, man.
Like with your RPG games, like I say this today all the time. I go, listen, I was never ever a big fan of the Assassin's Creed games, but my first one I fell in love with, like completely played it, was Odyssey. That
Mm-hmm.
game came out what in 2018 or something, 19,
Yeah,
19.
something like that.
I became a big fan of the RPG, even with Witcher. I started becoming a fan of these RPG games. Like I was a bit afraid back then. I used to talk to my friends. Oh, I'm playing this game. I go, how much hours? He goes, I only done like 10%. I put 80 hours into it. I go, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm not gonna be playing that. Give my Gears
Right.
of War. Give my fucking Uncharted, like them 15, 20 hour games.
That's exactly
I
how it
was good
was
with
too,
that.
Sean. Yep.
And obviously, like over time, you grow. You obviously like these RPG games, you tend to understand how it works, how you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to play these type of games. And Starfield, I'm really hoping that I'm really hoping when this game comes out, it meets my expectations and that. And like I
Mm-hmm.
play it like the way I want to play it as well because it's looking incredible, man. And even the space fighting, like the shooting in when they're in space, whatever the space harrier is called, I forgot what you call it. When they're fighting up there, it looks amazing as well. And the planets and the people who's gonna do the mods as well, them planets, what they're gonna do, what they're gonna build on them planets is gonna be crazy because I've heard the modding community, it's insane when it comes to Bethesda games, especially.
Yep. Absolutely, bro. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun, man. I mean, you know, it's just they hate on everything that Xbox does, and that's not going to change. When Xbox start dropping all these games, guess what? They're going to hate on Redfall. They're going to hate on they're hating on Forza. They're hating on Forza Motorsport, bro. They're hating on that.
We're gonna get into that, bro. Let's get this
Okay.
super chat because do that voice where we do.
Oh yeah, hold on, give me a down. Hector the Macho Man, oh yeah, with the $5. He said, shout out to my favorite Xbox gamer, Dirty Sean and Dirt Snipes. You know what? You done crossed the damn line. You know how Black Wesley Snipes is? You done crossed the damn line, sir. You need to apologize to me ASAP, Hector the Macho Man. But thank you for the $5. But I need an apology from you, sir.
Now, before we move on to the next stuff, guys, I'm talking about the things and that. Dudes here complaining about look, Starfield can be completed in 30 to 40 hours. Interesting. People told me it's a game you can play for hundreds, I mean thousands of hours. Once again,
Mm-mm.
the game is what 30, 40 hours, but what you can do on this game is it's gonna be next level, I believe. We might not do all of that shit,
No,
but at least we have a 30 to 40 hour story. If we
yeah,
stick to the mainline quest, stick to it, boom, we'll be good with it. But once again, they're just trying to hate on the game with Starfield because they know this could be the game of the year contender, one of the biggest new IPs coming out next year, and it's exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. That's what it is, bro. Let
yep.
me stop sharing my screen. The Angry Therapist said with a $5 shout out to you, homie. I got hyped when I saw Stanfield or Starfield, but it's all, but it's also showed the way it's got pushed back. Yeah, the reason why it got pushed back, bro, because it needed more time. The game, look how large is this game. Look at the scope of this game. That's why it has to get pushed back. They put a date on it, fair plays. Really have to take an L on that. Like we were hoping it would come out this year. But I'd rather let the game come out 99% like rock solid than that. Because this game could be something that people will be playing forever, modern it, and be one of them game of the year winners or contenders. And that's why it's a brand new IP as well, so they got to take it serious because this could be a future IP in the future as well. This could be Starfield 2. Who knows what's next? Just along with like Fallout, Elder Scrolls. That's what they want this title to be with on the same level as them games, and that's what they're
Yeah,
hoping, bro.
exactly. Hey, Shaman, give me a couple seconds. I gotta check a receipt right quick. Chris
Oh,
Hart
no
just
worries,
added
yeah,
me something. Hold on, give me a second.
yeah, 100%, man. No worries on that. Yeah, but guys, Starfield. I'm looking forward to it. I remember Neff was it. It was in the show. He goes, "This is a game of the year, definite. I can't wait, man." And he was saying that on the chat, like when we are doing the live show as well, he goes, I cannot wait, man. When this game comes out, it's a game in the year contender. This is a game I was looking forward to as well. What they're showing from the cities, from the planets, from the gunplay mechanics, I was surprised it were looking really good, to be honest. Like I thought it would have been a bit, maybe not as clean or smooth and that. I know you had that frame pacing issue a bit, but I felt like the gunplay mechanics were looking good. What do you reckon, guys? Do you think the gunplay mechanics were looking really good as well? The way they're moving, the cover system as well. It looked really good as well. And then obviously the space side you can modify as well, do your own custom stuff to it. It's gonna be amazing that game.
Yeah, man. So I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all good. You're there. You just continue because I just got a phone call.
Yeah. So what were you talking about? You talking about Starfield, right?
Starfield, yeah,
Yeah. So the whole Starfield thing. Yeah, I'm excited for the game. I think it looks dope, man. It's just that, like I mentioned earlier, we must just stop expecting these pieces of shit to say anything positive about anything Xbox. If you think about a showcase, no matter what showcase they would show, they would find something to bash. No matter what games, like they say, Xbox has no games. Xbox has no roadmap. Xbox has, and they show all of those things, and it's still bash it. So I don't know, man. So I've learned over the years, like I said, these guys are only content for me. These guys are only content for me to talk shit on my YouTube channel about, because you can't have a honest discussion with people like this. Because Starfield, like I said, the game might not be for everybody, but for you to sit here and Photoshop crooked eyes, and you to say the game looks like shit, and doing all these stupid analysis videos bashing the game, and these ponies are eating it up. I just don't understand why, the hate for Xbox is so prevalent in that community over there. They just hate Xbox. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what they show, they're going to hate on it. PlayStation sure as hell tried to get Starfield to be a timed exclusive.
definite.
And I wonder what would be happening if Starfield was a multiplayer. And I I was on Addict Show the other day, and they were saying, well, Cyberpunk got bashed after it came out. Cyberpunk got bashed after it came out because it was effed up. Cyberpunk hasn't come out. I'm sorry. Starfield hasn't come out yet, and is being scrutinized to the utmost. Why? Tell me why is this game being scrutinized so deeply, so thoroughly? There's only one reason, Sean. Cyberpunk had a bunch of gameplay before that shit came out.
A lot of
I
gameplay.
don't remember that game being scrutinized like this. So when BG and Addict said, well, Cyberpunk, no. And I didn't think about it then on
You
the
don't
show.
think about it, yeah.
I think about it now. Cyberpunk got scrutinized after it came out and was shit. It was a buggy mess after it came out. It wasn't scrutinized this tough before it came out. Like I said, CD Projekt Red did a whole little like 30-minute
a 40+ minute demo release.
Yeah, a 44-minute demo about Cyberpunk like a year before it came out. Still, bro, tell me why are people critiquing and criticizing, looking at this game with a microscope so thoroughly? It's only one answer. Because it's an Xbox exclusive. And don't tell me, oh, it's a Bethesda game. I don't want to hear that shit. Excuse me. It's because it's an Xbox exclusive. No other reason.
I
And
agree
you
with
can't
you,
tell
bro.
me there is another reason because there's no other reason.
I agree with you, bro. When it comes to Starfield, because you know that's one of the biggest IPs coming. Well, one of the biggest new IPs coming out. It's definitely one of the biggest new IPs. It's not a sequel. It's nothing like that. It's a brand new IP, and that's why a lot of people are excited for this. But the haters gonna hate because why? Because Xbox is attached to it.
It's an Xbox game, bro. And that's why I'm telling you, do you remember before Cyberpunk came out, people started making their channels like, I remember Fonz he made his channel dedicated to Cyberpunk.
He did.
People was just talking all prayer. Oh, Cyberpunk looks amazing. There was no, let me look at the gunplay. Let me see how the bullets leave, fall on the ground. There was none of that shit. And Cyberpunk was anticipated. Like Phantom Knife said, was the most hyped game the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And it was nothing but positivity until the game came out broken. Then people bashed it. I forgot to say this shit the other day on Addict Show, bro. Because him and BG was like, oh, yeah, Cyberpunk got criticized. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't think about it. It was afterwards. So
that's
this game was a year out, Sean. This game was a year out.
Let the game come out.
I'm saying.
Yeah, let the game come out. You're 100% right about that with Cyberpunk and that. Leading up to it, the only thing I didn't like, they should have went for the third person view because the third person, and I bet they're gonna add that in the future. They definitely add that feature. But getting back to the Cyberpunk, they released a 44 minute demo. Game looked dope,
all gameplay. I remember
all gameplay,
I was
story in that. It's looking dope as well. Even the car, the car model now, regardless if you're running on a $10,000 PC, whatever you want to call it, game was looking great. But like you said, when you're on the show there, sometimes you just don't think. You just like, yeah, and you don't think about that, and that's what it is. Let me get this super chat from Onyx with a $2. Shout out to Seal Henry and Sean. Seal Henry, TTS and WBG. You did. Oh, there's some mute. Sorry, guys. Let me get this crazy horse.
What?
Yeah, just type in Google Play. Crazy horse with the $5 and that. When Fallout 76 was announced, everyone praised it and it got scrutinized after it was released. 100%. This is what we're talking about. If you have to keep it fair, let the game come out. And if the game runs that shit, looks that shit, does not deliver what they promised, boom, scrutinize that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're not disagreeing with that. I'm sure many of you guys in the chat, we won't disagree with that. If the game can't deliver what they're trying to do, what they're talking about right now, they achieve. If it didn't achieve any of them things, it's an L. But I'm certain I think Starfield is going to be that. I think it's going to overachieve, I reckon, when it comes to
absolutely,
Starfield.
Man. I think it's going to be fire, bro. Absolute fire.
Dirt is a seal. Anyway, man, let's I want to talk about. Do you want to? We'll talk about Redfall as well quickly. Then we'll move on to the Kojima stuff because I want to talk that shit properly as well. But Redfall, I know when I've seen it first, I was happy with that. I go, this is what I expected from this game. I know even though it was a dog shit 1080p like pixelated, because obviously the stream's not solid. it pixelates and here and there, so you don't get the best of the quality, video quality. And
Mhm.
especially when a game like that Redfall is in the dark as well, it's harder to see in the dark as well. When it looks pixelated, it's gonna look even worse.
Right.
But when I seen the game, I seen what I like from the game. It's what I expected. I didn't expect like Back for Blood. I expected a high quality version of that, and that's what we got to see. Some of the abilities as well. And I know Pete Hines talked about you can play this game as a single story. It's a single story, but by yourself, you can play it yourself as well. One of the things I've heard recently, I don't know if this is right though. Whoever's hosting the game, the story progression only happens on their account basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, but getting back to the Redfall, overall, I think that was a good presentation with the Redfall. They started it off with a bang, showed a different variety of enemies, gunplays, abilities as well, freezing like certain vampires, and the game looked really good, and it was running really good, stable. The frames must have been rock solid as well, and the gunplay, even the shotgun looked really good as well. Now
Mhm.
you said watching it back in 4K, that you like, do you know what? This game looks rock solid now.
Yeah, it
This
does, man.
Yeah, let me get. Yeah, you said it looks rock solid now. Watching it at 1080p when it was pixelated, I wasn't too sure, but watching it back in 4K, that game delivered what you expected from Arcane, and you're a big fan of Arcane as well. There.
Mhm. I love Arcane, and I thought the game looked solid. And like, this is just my opinion. I could obviously be wrong, but I just feel that this game is a single player game with co-op as opposed to a co-op game. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just the opinion I have. I think because P Hines, he kind of put the emphasis on, you can really play this solo, and where you can really see how Arcane does their games. I just think this is more of a single player game with co-op, right? Because some people, that's why I don't think it's gonna be some Left 4 Dead clone, like a Left 4 Dead or a Back 4 Blood. Those games were made with like co-op. Like, I know this game has co-op in it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel the single player experience is going to be just as solid as the co-op experience.
Yeah, I reckon that game will do well, and what they're known for as well. And the game is looking really good right now. And who knows when this game is coming out? It's 8 months, maybe later. Who knows on that? And I think they'll have a plenty of time once this game comes out. I reckon this game should be. It looks super polished to me. Looking at that
Mm-hmm.
game, everything looks super polished to me, clear as daylight, basically. Even the frames as well and the gunplay, character models, everything. It looked rock solid to me. So Redfall is definitely one of the games, and hopefully when it does come out early next year, we'll definitely co-op on that. Maybe single
Mm-hmm.
player, who knows? Because
Yeah.
everybody lives in different time zones as well, so it's difficult
Right.
to hook up as well. But that's definitely one of the games that I'm looking forward to as well, because I think it delivered, and that was a great start to the Xbox Game Showcase. The angry therapist with the $5, it comes down to them being jealous. They hate what they can't have. It. Now, guys, no, let me get a super chat from the homie Max
Max
City. What
City.
is up? What is good playing, man? I'm I'm excited to be a bot. Games on gunplay. Redfall is fire. Starfield is fire. Flintlock is fire. High on Life is fire. That game is great. And Forza looks outright amazing. Light up that pony pack 2022, 2023. Ponies kiss our motherfucking ass. Talk that shit, Max City. Talk that shit.
TTS.
Now there, it's time to talk that shit. I want to talk about the Kojima stuff. The Kojima stuff.
Oh,
It's time now. How many times we seen on Twitter over the past 18 months, would you say? A year, 18 months?
yeah.
That
I'll say about that. Yeah.
about 18 months, guys. Correct us if we are wrong. On the zinc, you said never. On the zinc, we're gonna fuck you up on the zinc. I'm telling you right now, we want that apology. Make sure you apologize to us as well when it comes on Rocking with the Chat. But getting back to the Kojima deal with the Xbox, loads of people were confident,
Mm.
100% confident that Kojima wouldn't even wouldn't even look at Xbox, would never ever make a game for Xbox. Why would he make a game for last place? And people were confident. The receipts you have there, I know you're going to start pulling them up on that. They were 100% certain that it's impossible. Impossible. That's what it was. Impossible. That's the mindset that these guys had. That it was impossible that Kojima would make a game, an exclusive game for the Xbox ecosystem. But what happened on the Xbox Game Showcase with Phil and Kojima, bro? Do tell the good people.
Well, like we was watching the show, Sean, and Phil came on stage and said we're working with a guy that he's always wanted to work with. And then Kojima came on screen and said, "Thank you, Phil." And look, bro, we start going crazy. Because look, man, I told you guys I had a folder in my phone with so many receipts that from PlayStation fanboys saying he would never work with Xbox. Us Xbox guys are delusional to think that Kojima will work with Xbox. And here we go. Here we go, Sean.
It's time to pull them receipts and
Do you
play.
want to see some? Do you guys want to see some of these receipts? I did a video about it. You know me, the way I do my videos, I had the music, and I ain't say one word. I ain't say one. Oh, and I would tell you guys, Jeff Grubb was on Fame ENT channel last night, and he was talking that shit like, "Yo, people just thought I didn't know what I was talking about."
As he
He was,
should. As
yeah,
he
he
should.
should talk shit. Yeah, like, look at this guy. RIP to the people who think Kojima is making an Xbox exclusive. I should look him up and say, look at you stupid POS.
That's 1 year, bro. That is 1 year, man.
Yep. Look at that. Yep. It was June 10th, 2021. So
1
as you
year,
see,
man.
a lot of guys. Look at this. Now, this guy actually responded to Jeff Grubb himself. Kojima equals PlayStation, end of story. I said it before, I'll say it again now. There will never be an exclusive deal between Hideo and Xbox, no matter how much it butt hurts you.
this is all in June as well. Look at it. It's all
Look at
in
that. June.
June.
I think that's when Jeff Grubb announced it.
He must have
Last
announced it that
June.
week. It
Yeah.
must have
So
been
this
that week,
dude
yeah.
responded directly to Jeff Grubb. Wow.
Keep going,
Telling you.
player. There's so
Look,
much
Doc,
more. Oh shit,
Doc.
doctor with his thumb out, killing a patient whilst he's what do you call it? When the person was under surgery and that. This motherfucker's crazy.
Look at it. Doc say this is February 2022. It's 2022 and still no news on the Hideo Kojima Xbox exclusive AAA game that was almost finalized via a letter of intent signing ceremony as per Jeff Grubb. Grasping at straws or even making up shit just to stay relevant. But for how long? Wow. Then you got a picture of Jeff Grubb where he says, Kojima is still coming to Xbox, guys. Trust me. Oh, I know I didn't put any of these on Twitter, Sean. I might have to talk some shit on Twitter with this.
I think we should start some shit.
Yeah, bro, because these guys were talking shit. Oh, man, this guy. No, Kojima is working with Bluepoint, not Xbox. Easy mistake to make. Oh, man. Bluepoint, of course,
that's
is the
Hassan.
abandoned, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's how confident these guys. Look, he's replying to MBG, and MBG's got me blocked the bitch.
Yeah,
But he's
man.
replying back to MBG.
Speaking
That's
of
the funny
MBG,
shit.
Sean, he
Oh,
did a
shit.
video. New evidence that Abandon is really a Hideo Kojima developed Silent Hill game. Listen, I know this isn't about Xbox, but I thought this shit was just funny.
Yo, that blue box and abandoned shit. That's probably one of the biggest end of 2021 straight up.
Yeah. Look, Doc is here again, Sean.
This time he can't help himself.
It's April of 2022. He said almost a year since the key milestone Xbox with the laughing emojis. So he's making fun of Jeff Grubb again. He posted the Jeff Grubb said the Xbox Kojima deals reaches milestone. He's making fun of Jeff Grubb. And this guy says at the bottom says no Xbox exclusive from Kojima with the laughing emojis. Do you see this shit?
With a PlayStation icon as
with
well.
the PlayStation. Do you see this shit? Do you guys
this
see
is what
this
we're
shit?
talking. Oh shit! This is shit.
Now, once it was announced, they're like, no, cancel Kojima Xbox exclusive game. Let's sign it, but let's sign a petition.
Yeah. Where do we start playing?
Bro, this is sad, man. These ponies are sad. Look at this guy, Isaiah the Prophet. I doubt Kojima will ever make an Xbox exclusive. Oh yeah, oh
Bro,
yeah,
that's three
Isaiah.
days, bro, that's 3 days, 4 days
Oh
before
shit,
it.
right? It was June 7th. He said that. Wow.
Leading up to the Xbox Game Showcase, guys.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Look at this piece of shit. Hyped. Kojima Productions specially set up a studio in Amsterdam, close to Guerrilla Games, so they can work closer with the Decima engine. All this investment can be for one game partnership. Xbox are delusional for thinking there is an Xbox Kojima partnership. Wow, man.
Yo, put that emoji in Phantom Knife, yeah. Soft motherfuckers. Put that emoji in, guys. Members, put that.
Oh
Use your
man.
emojis for that. Yo, where do we
Did you
start from?
see that? Did you
So,
guys see that? That's all. Listen, man, I'm telling you, when I go back to these guys are so entitled, they are so entitled that Kojima would never work with Xbox. You know, Xbox got money, man. You know, Xbox has money. Money talks. So you guys thinking the Kojima, I'm sure, he would prefer to work with PlayStation more often. I don't know. Because in the past, he's always worked with PlayStation. Because we read a story that Metal Gear Solid 4, that wasn't a deal that Sony had for that game to be exclusive. Kojima just didn't want to put it on Xbox. Right? So, but things changed over the years, man. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't like Kojima last two games. I thought Death Stranding was bullshit, trash, and I thought Metal Gear Solid 5 was trash. But it's just the point that they said he would never make an exclusive game for Xbox, Sean. That's
with
the point.
confidence.
With confidence. So he would never work with Xbox. Now, he could still be making a PlayStation game. But that's the point
That's
that
not the
they said he
question.
would never
That's
work
not
with
the point,
Xbox.
though.
Yeah, that's
That's
not the
not the
point.
point, though.
They said that he would never work with Xbox exclusively. Look at you now. Look at you now.
And yeah, they're calling that Zinc in the chat. Yeah, fair play. Zinc, just take the L,
No,
bro.
Zink deserves it, bro.
Yeah, Zinc needs
Zink
to
is the
take the L
homie,
on
but
that.
Zink was talking shit just like the ponies. He wouldn't. No, he ain't. Jeff Grubb don't know shit. That's what he said. Jeff Grubb don't know shit, and we told you we was gonna get your ass, did we?
Yeah, we gotta
Zink the
keep it.
homie, but bro, you gonna take this L?
Yeah, but this is a funny thing about it. Yeah, Raiden, we'll be talking about that next, bro. When it comes to other shit talking again for Forza Motorsport. Yeah, but this is the thing. When it comes to the Kojima game, I don't understand. Like, this reminds me. Do you know what this reminds me of? The PlayStation will never put the games on PC.
Same shit. These guys always saying
PlayStation
never.
will never go the way of Xbox. They'll stick to the traditional ways. Exactly the same shit. How they saying it back then with them narratives as well, them points to try to put across. They would never do this. They would never do that. They were 100% certain that, like, it's guaranteed. It's locked in. It will never happen. We told these dumb bitches straight up. Wait, hold on. Let's pull this up. Zinc's taking the L straight
Okay,
up.
thank you, brother. Thank you. Just as long as you got to admit.
Yeah.
As long as you admit it.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, shout out to Zing for taking L straight. That's what I like, bro. We take that, we move on. That's how we roll.
Yeah,
Straight
bro.
up. We're all homies and that. But when they were sticking to them narratives and they were 100% certain once again, we don't know what these companies going to do. We can't come out and say we are 100%
I would
certain
never
that
say that, bro.
Xbox is going to be doing this. Xbox will do this. We can't say that because we just don't know what these big corporations will do. Who knows what the
You
market's
never
going to
know,
change?
bro.
But
We're no. It's like we don't work there. I would never say Xbox would never do this. I would never say that, bro, because we don't know, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. We just don't know. But with certain things where we were talking about the way Xbox was moving when it came to the cloud and the going beyond the consoles space, that is kind of predictable because you see where the gaming market is going. You can see that direction. Like my future kids or Dirt's kids, my nieces and these. What do they play? They play on tablets, mobile phones. That's the type of games they play around. That's how they consume their content. Watching Netflix on their phones or tablets. Don't even need a TV anymore. You don't need a box anymore. Basically, it's a device you need. That's all you need now. You don't need a box underneath the entertainment system, and that's where people are consuming the content. So we could have predicted that. We could kind of see the direction that gaming was going, and that's why we used to laugh at these ponies. Let me get this super chat from Don Lazaro with the $5. Hey, dude. You gotta ask Zolka and Dealer why are they talking in girl voices to each other? If you're on their podcast, don't fall into that shit, dirt. You wanna explain yourself, dirt?
Nah, man. I just wasn't talking much. Now, like Dilla's supposed to come on WBG sometime in July, but yeah, but
Yeah, we'll
I don't
make
know.
sure. I'll tell Dealer not to talk like a girl, and I don't worry about it, play. You're really 3 times, maybe another 4, 5. I don't know, bro. Listen, you 4 times, aren't you?
Yeah.
4 times, guys in the chat. How many times are you when it comes to your kids and that? Let's see. I wonder if people got like 10 kids and that. But like that, once again, man, Kojima. Even though the game might not appeal to me, I'm interested. I'm intrigued as well. What he wants to use the cloud, like how he's gonna utilize the cloud for his next game for Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that listen. I don't mind seeing that. I want to see these developers do something different. And I think Kojima does have crazy ideas, creative ideas as well.
Mm-hmm.
They might not hit most of the time. Like I said to you guys, when I played Death Stranding, I was enjoying that game. I'll be honest with you. Was it slow? Of course. I was enjoying that game. The 10, 11 hours, then obviously Shenmue came out 10 days later. So I had to pick that up and then I
Hey,
just
man,
dropped it.
that's like hold on, Sean. That's two L's in the same sentence. You enjoy Death Stranding and Shimu came out, so so you dropped Death Stranding. That's two L's right there. Not
But
sorry. Go
come on,
ahead.
Shenmue, I've been waiting for 20 years plus. Come on, play. Been waiting 20 years. Some of these guys are not 20 in the chat, bro. Come on. I have to play that game, even though the game only had like an 8 to 10 million budget. You can see where they backed off some things and where it was lackluster, but it is what it is, bro. But Kojima making a game for Xbox, it's happening, guys. Let's see what he can do with the cloud. And I think what Phil won't even, maybe the game might come out in 4 years. And I don't think Phil and these
Yeah,
guys would bother him. They're gonna let him just go loose.
yeah.
You want to
Let him
use the
do his
cloud?
thing.
He's the
Yeah,
power of the cloud. Whatever you want, what type of game you making, we got your back.
I'm
Let's
curious
go.
about it, Sean. I might not like it, but I'm curious because, like you say, he is a
A visionary.
creative guy. He's creative. Listen, I would tell you this. I love Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and I actually like 4 also. Some of the shit that he did, like, bro, Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1,
Incredible.
fighting that, like, what was the psychic boss name? I can't think his name.
I don't
Fighting that boss where you had to put your put the controller into the second controller slot.
second port.
Bro, that was some creative ass shit. Like on Metal Gear Solid 3, I remember fighting that old man that was the sniper, bro. And one time this fucker just died on his own. He was old, he just died. I was like, what? That was just
Psycho
so
Mantis. Yeah.
Psycho Mantis. Thank you,
Mantis.
D.
Mantis. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, fellas, R&B everybody. So it's like he's very creative in some of the things he does. Now he is a legend, but like I said, I just did not like his last two games. I thought Metal Gear Solid 5 was the most overrated game of all time. They gave that shit a 97, bro. And that was, you know what, that was strictly because Kojima was beefing with Konami and they felt bad for him. That game was dog shit. It started off dope,
Yeah, it did.
but once you made it to the fucking desert,
It's a wrap.
trash.
It's a wrap.
That shit turned trash quickly. That shit started off fire. Once you made it to the desert, it was over with. So, but yeah, and I hated Death Stranding, but I'm curious, fellas. I'm curious just because Kojima is working with Xbox and we just showed you several receipts of why people say it would never happen. So that's what my excitement is about.
100%. We said it. Once Kojima gets announced on Xbox, boom, we're gonna be talking that shit. No matter what, we'll have the receipts, and the receipts are there. Shinazi here is he says, "Do you think we'll ever get Final Fantasy remake on the Xbox?" One thing I would say,
I'm not expecting that.
I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. The way it's looking is not looking good. But I know Phil would be trying though.
Yeah,
I
he
know
will be
Phil
fine.
would be trying to get. Look what he's doing with the Japanese games so far. Yakuza
Mhm.
games, the Wulong game right now.
Street Fighter.
Team Ninja, Street Fighter's back again,
Yeah, man.
and some other games like Fantasy Online, Kingdom Hearts, the other Final Fantasy. Look, he's been trying. He's been putting them on Game Pass. Persona. Look what happened with Persona when they had a meltdown. People had a meltdown over
Mhm.
Persona. The Persona games coming to
Yeah,
was it?
Game Pass and they're coming to Game Pass.
And that they're coming to Game Pass. That's what I was talking about. You
Mhm.
got guys trying to break their consoles and shit like that.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what Phil. Phil. I'll be honest. That's what Phil does, bro. Phil is. He's trying, bro. He's definitely trying. When he's in Japan, he goes Japan 2 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go more often because COVID restrictions maybe eased off a bit more now. But
Hmm.
he's been trying though, definitely, and bringing them games to the Xbox platform. He says it goes, it makes him cringe.
Absolutely.
Basically, it pisses him off. That's what he's
I
basically
remember
trying to
him
say.
saying that, Sean, because like he said, because they was just putting like Japanese games on PlayStation 4 with no deal. They just wouldn't put them on Xbox because you know how Xbox doesn't do good over there in Japan. And so those other Japanese developers like F the West, so they just wasn't putting these games on Xbox. And Phil was like, yo, why are y'all not putting these games on Xbox? So he said, I have to do something about it. And he used to, like you said, Sean, he would go to Japan about 2 or 3 times a year. Now, Persona isn't my boogie, but I'm happy that the games are on the platform. And will I try it maybe because it's in Game Pass? Possibly. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give him credit for that. He wants all games available on the platform. With Yakuza, none of the Yakuza games is on Xbox at all. Now all of them are.
And Judgment as well.
And Judgment. Now all of them are there. Now Persona games was never, I don't know if it's never, but they wasn't on the Xbox One. Now they are. They're going to be. And they're going to be in Game Pass. So how do you hate on that? Street Fighter 5 was not on Xbox at all. Street Fighter 6 is. So that's dope to me, man.
That's what I'm talking about. When he does make the deals, like bringing them to Game Pass, that's the start. Like with the Yakuza games, then we got the Lost Judgment, then we got Yakuza Like a Dragon. We got the next gen version first as well, guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember that as well, that came day and day as well. Then, now with the Persona games, whenever the new Persona 6 comes out, if that's how, I'm not sure. I don't follow that type of shit. That might come day and day.
Mm-hmm.
These are the deals he's making right now,
Absolutely.
and he is trying though. And I really do hope, because I know there are some. I know Final Fantasy is a massive game, and people would love to play that on your preferred platform. Let's be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Yeah, of course.
Either they don't want to play on that dog shit big bitch PlayStation 5. No, and some guys don't want to. They're not PC guys as well, so they want to play on the preferred platform. And I really do hope. I would say this definitely. I would say one thing. If it does make it to the platform, it'll be in Game Pass day and day.
Yeah. Hey, Zinc. Exactly, bro. I'm not really into Persona, but I love to aggravate them POSs. I
Oh,
love
that's
to
that's what we love.
there's another franchise that's not exclusive to PlayStation anymore. That's what I love. And not just that, it's going to Game Pass. So I can try it. I might like them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try them.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Let's hope it happens, that man. There's so many Japanese games out there that goes on the freebie to other platforms, and I know people were getting pissed off with that because Square Enix had a showcase yesterday there, if I'm correct,
Mm-hmm.
and yo, that guy, the snitch, he knows some shit, bro. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, bro, because he said that what's the name of that game? Crisis Core.
Crisis Core or
He
something.
said that
Yeah.
shit was coming for Xbox, and that's exactly what they announced. It's coming for Xbox, PlayStation, all that shit.
Phantom Knife goes. Final Fantasy is one of my favorite games, but I would never buy a big bitch PlayStation 5 to play it.
That's cool. See, but like that's the exact reason I think Phil really wants everything on PlayStation. Now, we read about a month ago that we know how true it was, but it looks like it's going to be true that Square Enix wanted the Final Fantasy franchise to be focused on PlayStation this generation. It seems like that's what it is. I don't know why you wouldn't want it to be multi-platform unless Sony signed some deal. Maybe Sony signed some deal with them. Okay, well that makes sense. But like, did we hear that they were supposed to buy Square Enix?
That's I don't know, bro, man.
I don't know if they're gonna buy him, but it's fine. Me personally, I don't give a damn about Final Fantasy, but there's a lot of people that do like Final Fantasy that I'm sure would prefer to play it on Xbox. Just like Phantom Knife said, he would prefer to play it on his Xbox. So it's unfortunate those guys, can't play it on their preferred platform.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because if when it comes to like these Sony type of deals, they tend to put some funny contracts, some funny words in, and games do take much longer. Like for example, like Forspoken. Even though they say that's 2 years, who the fuck knows? Straight up,
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Who knows, man, guys? Yeah, look, Black Mamba saying the same. Yo, Sean, since Sony want to take Final Fantasy, Xbox should take COD. And do you know what's funny about that? I mean, Black Mamba, me and Deb, we were playing like Forza. He was playing the quaddy and that. We were just talking about that probably 45 minutes before the show. There,
Yep.
if they're pulling that shit, we should pull COD straight up.
Absolutely, bro. Look, if they want to leave Warzone, fine. But them standalone Call of Duties, make that shit exclusive, man. And part of me still think it's going to be after Sony's like the contract is up. Maybe the next 2 Call of Duties will still be multi-plat, but I'm just thinking like, bro, make that shit exclusive. Just the standalone Call of Duties. Like I said, they can keep Warzone. That will, Xbox should keep supporting Warzone. But I'm just talking about the Modern Warfare 3, those games. Make them bitches exclusive.
Why
And we
not?
would talk shit. Because PlayStation don't play nice. Xbox shouldn't play nice. I do appreciate they say, yo, Starfield is exclusive, Redfall is exclusive, and they're still going to be exclusives from Activision Blizzard. Don't get it twisted. They're still going to be exclusive games because they are making a game right now, I believe, a Blizzard game or something that's going to be exclusive to Xbox. But, man, I just want that shit to be exclusive, bro. And hoes.
That would be a lot of fun, bro. If that ever happened, that would be a lot of fun. Who knows? Like, do you guys in the chat? Let's see what they say. What if they just release the campaign only? Just campaign only. Like, forget multiplayer. Keep that separate. Like, keep it somewhere else. But just release campaign and kept that exclusive.
That'll be fine. I mean, listen. I just want the full damn game to be exclusive. The campaign and multiplayer, like, yo, take this, you dumbass ponies, and we got that bitch on Game Pass. Even though the Game Pass is a hell of a incentive to get the Xbox version, bro. Because even like the Turtles, I know it's a cheap game.
No, it's still what £30 or some £25.
Still.
Don't forget that cheap.
Hey, listen, bro. Playing that shit, just downloading. You know how great that is just to download. Not having to, spend $40, $50, $60, $70. I'm telling you guys right now. I'm sure me and Shah is going to talk about sales soon. Yep. I'm telling you guys right now, that is going to move the needle. You already see what's going on. There's a lot of people already kind of going back to Xbox, especially in the States. In the States, we know PlayStation outsold Xbox last generation. Like worldwide, it was kind of 2-1, but in the States, they still outsold Xbox. Bro, Xbox is about to start winning in the States.
Let's go for it. Let's transition to it.
Yeah, let's transition to it.
Yeah, go for it. I'll just put the timestamp down. Yeah, guys, 113 people. You hit that like button, man. And this has been going on for not 1 month, not 2 months. Shit's been going on for 6 months into the year right now.
Sean, let me tell you something, brother. In 2022, worldwide, Xbox is outselling PlayStation worldwide, I believe.
That's correct. It was reported last month, I believe.
Yeah.
That was.
In the States, Sean, I believe it's 5 straight months, maybe 4 or 5 straight months. It has outsold the PlayStation. Now people say, Dirt, Nintendo won. Dirt, wait a minute. Dirt, Nintendo won. Xbox didn't win. Nintendo won. Shut the fuck up. Because there was plenty of times that Nintendo won, the PlayStation was second, and y'all was still talking shit. So listen, in the States, I'm telling you right now, there's a whole new thing about Xbox. People are buying that Xbox, man. Whether it's the Xbox Series S, I don't give a damn. They're selling. And VG Chart said PlayStation is only up by 50K in the States.
In the States, the gap was closing, bro.
And so far, the first week of June, Xbox outsold them in the States. Now, Sean, like we were saying, okay, we heard the shortage. Okay, it's been 4 or 5 straight months now. Indeed. It's been damn near 5 straight months. Y'all gonna still run with that shortage shit? They can't get no new consoles out there and any more consoles out there. I remember PlayStation had a big drop last month. Hell, that's when I got my PS5. They had a big drop in the States last month. I'm just saying. That's what my boy Game of Forte. They got a big drop, and they still didn't win. No, Dirt, y'all should separate the consoles, separate the S and the X. Shut the fuck up.
That's the funny shit when it comes to the CDs console. First, shout out to listen. I know people are saying the ponies. We keep saying people. The ponies saying, "Why do you care about sales? Why are you talking about MPDs and VG chart sales right now?" Because you were talking that shit. You were
They was
talking that
talking that
shit.
shit.
We were saying we don't, even though we might not care as much, but we just want to rub it back into your face. How does it feel to be a
Absolutely.
bitch now? You were talking that shit leading into this generation. Leading into this generation,
Mhm.
how confident were these motherfuckers with the PlayStation 5 that it'll be untouchable?
Bruh. Some people were saying he's gonna outsell the Xbox worse than the PS4 did.
Yep.
They was just talking that much shit. So I'm telling you, bro, think about Xbox is doing this, and their first party isn't even popping yet. It's not popping yet. You saw what I just put up. Like first off, Justin Marks with the $5. Thank you, Justin. We appreciate the support, man.
100%.
Thank you, bro. Like I just
Nine
said,
lives,
what
nine lives,
like
bro.
Nine
Great
Lives
point
said,
there.
my brother is in high school, and he told me a lot of his friends are switching back to Xbox. Just Nine Lives, bro. It's clear that's what's going on. I told the story when I was in line to get my PS5 at Gaming Forte's GameStop. It was 5 people in line. Well, it was more than 5, but it was like a father and son. It was 2 father and son, things. I was third person line. It was 2 people there. It was one father and son. They was there for Xbox Series X. Forte had to let them down. I'm sorry, I don't have any. He didn't want a PS5. And the other guy was kind of like me. He preferred Xbox. He already has his Xbox Series X. He was just getting the PS5 just to have it, to play a certain exclusives on it. And I'm telling you, it was 5 people in line. And 3 of them, including myself, was Xbox folks. Things are changing. You can't sit here and say, no, it's the same old shit. Look at the sales, man. They're neck to neck in the States. And like I said, this is before the Activision Blizzard deal. This is before their first party start really banging. Because and I know the first party is going to be killing it, starting off the first half of next year with first party shit. And it's going to continue. So you're telling me, just like already, Sean, you see the momentum.
The change is there, definite. The momentum's there. When it comes to like these announcements, even though we've been like in the console war fighting it for years and years and years, but to see what other people are, because people are not in the console war, but to see from outside, Phil
Mm-hmm.
Phil has been on news talked about the ZeniMax deal. Phil's been in news talking about the Activision deal. People see this shit. People see this shit on YouTube when they say Xbox has acquired Call of Duty, not Activision, Call of Duty developers.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's it. They're gonna be looking. Oh shit, them games are gonna be coming to the Xbox. Some of these guys might have the perception saying it might be an Xbox exclusive. Shit, I need to get an Xbox
Yep.
this gen.
Exactly, bro. And then like Phantom Knight said, Game Pass. I think us Xbox guys, we talk about Game Pass, Sean, how great it is, but I'm telling you, that shit is really starting to be word of mouth. Game Pass is going to be huge, especially when shit like Call of Duty going to Game Pass. I'm telling you, man. Listen, I was on my PS5 looking at that PlayStation Premium shit, bro. Do they have some decent games in here? Yeah, of course. They're older games though. The difference between that service and Xbox got day one shit in there, bro. Not just first party, third party. And that's going to be the defining reason why people are going to say, this PlayStation Premium shit is cheeks. It's hairy, assy cheeks.
That's what it is. Yeah, go for it, dude.
Apollo Cooper with the $5. A lot of these dudes think that was all Xbox had to offer. That was only 12 months. June to June. By the next event, that's when it goes down. So you saying wait to E3, Apollo? That's what you're saying?
Come on, Paulo Cooper.
Apollo, come on, man. The show just ended, but you can't go wait to E3 already. No, he's right though, because Ashley Rand had brought up a point on like WBZ last week. He said if they use this format going forward, the 12-month format, it's going to start being, they're going to start showing like the gameplay for these bigger games. But of course, I don't think they're going to do this every year because they're going to have to announce some of the unannounced titles like Compulsion and Exile, some of the shit that, once Activision Blizzard deal is finalized. So yeah, but yeah, you're right about that. But like man, like don't say wait for E3 already, Apollo. The shit
You
just
know,
ended this week.
like I said, they decided to go for a 12 months route and that,
Yeah,
and I understand that's what they went for. Obviously, before if we knew that before, we would have said like contraband would have been there, but
absolutely.
we wouldn't have
Everything
said
would have,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, we would have changed our
Our
predictions a
predictions would have
bit,
been different. Yeah, you're right.
100%. But 12 months is looking really good as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to the start of next year as well, next year 2023, Forza, Redfall, Starfield, who knows what other games might slip into there as well. I'm talking about the second or third party deals as well. This is what we keep forgetting. Like this Game Pass, when you go back to the Game Pass, a Plague's Tale is going to get announced. The release date is going to get announced in a week. I think in a
Yeah.
week or so, they're
Yep.
going to do some extended gameplay or gameplay trailer demo, and they're going to announce the date for a Plague's Tale. I think that game's probably coming out August, maybe. I've just
Mm-hmm.
got a feeling that's a day one drop. That's a day
Mm-hmm.
one drop. These are the games we're talking about. Like Dirt just mentioned earlier, us guys, after a lot of Xbox dudes playing Turtles on my timeline.
Yeah. Whole bunch of
Turtles,
people.
and the game is fire, 6 player co-op. I was playing with
It's
my
it's
brother,
fun. Yeah, it's
and I
fun.
can't wait to play with my nieces come as well. New games. I mentioned Cuphead to them, and they go, "No way, Cuphead, the DLC's coming, like new Cuphead." I go, "Yeah, they love that game as well." And that's why we're talking about this game. When you want to buy it, it's 25-30 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, I paid 37, 36 pounds for 12 months of Ultimate. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did it. But that's what I'm talking about. That one game, it paid off that 1 year already. And Game Pass is gonna be pushing to like it's gonna be a different level. It's gonna be a different beast next year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
Absolutely.
when people talk about the Series S, even though these ponies were making fun of it, nobody was buying it. They were always on the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are buying it. Like Mr. Keem was talking about 9 lives. Many of these guys probably experienced like who they talk to, or their nephews, or maybe their sons going to school, seeing that different, like you would. When you went to games stop, you met people there, and
Mm-hmm.
they wanted the Xbox really, but obviously they didn't have any in store. But online is a totally different because you don't meet people, but your experience and their experience going to the school or talking like the nephew saying, "Yo, I dumped my PS4 last gen, I became my expert, I've got a Series S this gen," and that entry to barrier there, 299
Mm-hmm.
or all access. The amount of games you have, the over 400 plus games, you're talking about day and date games. I'm not talking about games came out 18 months ago. We're talking about day and date games from the first party, second or third parties. And that's what's making moves right now. And these big, uh, when they buy an Activision, the publishers they buy, the big publishers, that's making where like the internet is going crazy. When kids see that Activision, Call of Duty,
Mm-hmm.
Warzone,
Yep.
maybe the perks, like they might do some perks with the Game Pass that they did with that League of Legends. People went crazy with that, even though we might not understand it or care for it as much. That was a massive announcement
Mm-hmm.
for them type of players. Who knows what Game Pass subscriber number is going to be like? Maybe when once that releases as well.
Absolutely, man. Let me get the super chat before I go. Apollo Cooper with the $2. There's also the Game Awards and Gamescom 2022. I don't expect them to announce anything new and big at Gamescom, but the Game Awards, absolutely, absolutely. Randy G with the $5. PlayStation dudes always talk about how Sony's games are the most awarded, but no one ever say that they are fun or interesting. I find some of them overrated. Yeah, man, they are great stories, great movies.
No, that's the thing. Look, they do make great games. But one thing with Xbox that they always done is they always had a multiplayer with them. Most of their flagship titles always went beyond just the
Mm-hmm.
campaign.
Yep.
And that's why the longevity with them games have been amazing. And that's what Sony's making 10 live services game. That's what
Absolutely.
Naughty Dog, the fucking highest, probably the highest tier, highest fucking studio in the Sony PlayStation right now, is
Mm-hmm.
making a multiplayer game as well.
Absolutely.
So
Hey,
it makes sense.
let me say this right quick, Sean. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. So yeah, see, like the Game Awards, they probably would announce something in the Game Awards. They have the last 2 years. They, in 2019, Hellblade 2 and the Xbox Series X. 2020, Perfect Dark. Last year, what they announced? Oh, they
I
showed
did
the
perfect.
Hellblade gameplay.
I
Yeah,
did Perfect Dark this year gameplay.
but yeah, I I agree with you. So look, man. Moving forward, Sean, like we saying, the Xbox Series S is the key. Just imagine these kids getting the Xbox Series S for Christmas. Their friends getting the Xbox Series S. Call of Duty is in Game Pass, or like Warzone is free to play. Fortnite is free to play. Bruh, $250 probably will be the price this year in Christmas time. Bruh, that entry price is amazing. $250 opposed to 500. That's literally half. You damn right. I'm going to buy my kid an Xbox Series S, and I'm telling you, it's going to continue. I think at the point they're going to just start whooping PlayStation ass in the States, bro.
I agree with that. I
They're gonna
think,
start beating their ass in the States. Now,
yeah,
worldwide, it will still be close. Where like PlayStation will maybe have a little advantage. Because you think about the 360 generation, they was whooping PlayStation ass the whole generation. Because the States, they were absolutely dominating. It was beating PlayStation by like 20 million in the States, bro.
a massive gap.
In the Xbox 360 generation. So, but eventually PlayStation caught up, but that was once the Xbox One and PS4 came out. That's when PlayStation caught up and they stopped making Xbox 360s. But my point is, Xbox ain't bullshitting, man. And that content, be a game changer, bro. And it, like Nine Lives said, Madden, Call of Duty, FIFA, all that shit is in Game Pass. I've been playing NBA 2K22 Xbox One version with some of my homies. Well, it's my coworker, his son friends. We've been playing that shit because they all have Game Pass. And now NBA 2K22 is in there. We've been playing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fire, man.
Yeah, 100%. The amount of games coming in there, that's what word of mouth, that's what's happening right now. And these school kids, they know, man. The Series S, the entry
Yeah, Black
barrier is
Mama. Yep.
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to answer Black Mama question. Yeah, they did, bro. A couple times.
I screen gaming, I agree. Square Enix, I think that's a great pickup for Sony.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it was. Yeah, absolutely.
because end of the day, like I screen and like what they're losing. Xbox doesn't have the Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy remake. For Spoke is a time exclusive, but the new game just announced. What's that shit called again? Chrono Crisis or Crisis Chrono, whatever.
Yeah.
But overall, they seem like they sold a division. I mean, they sold what's some Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal
Hmm.
to embrace a group. It seems like they're cutting their way of cutting that fat off on that, and then they're
I
gonna get
think
ready for acquisition
I
for
think
Sony.
Sony should buy him. Honestly.
And that makes sense because that's not because their game's exclusive anyway to the PlayStation. So really, you're not really losing out as much,
Exactly.
to be honest. Let's be honest. But something like the Activision or the ZeniMax deal, you're losing out the Fallout games. You're losing out the Elder
Hmm.
Scroll games.
Right.
The brand new IPs as well.
Yeah, you're
That's
right,
what we're
son.
talking about. And look, like Braden Blaze talking about, look, 36 games are shown at the showcase with 35 for Game Pass. That's dope. That 35.
Mm.
That's that's what they're going for, bro. Braden Blade. These 12 months, I think next year that 12 months would work perfect. I do want to
Hmm.
see more beyond like just talk about 12 months. Most of the games we're gonna be showing right now, they'll be coming out within 12 months, and a few games in the future projects will come beyond that. That's how I think they should do it next time.
Hmm.
Shows that 2, 3 future projects beyond the 12 months. I wouldn't mind if they do
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. Hey, yo, Apollo Cooper, he made a good point. He was saying back in the 360 gen, pretty much people thought of Call of Duty, they thought of the 360. And I'm telling you, like Call of Duty blew up during those years because of the 360, bro. 360 was the shit. And Call of Duty blew up because of the 360. And Xbox 360 had the marketing rights, all of that generation for Call of Duty. And I'm telling you, that's when that shit really blew up, bro, because of the 360. So it's funny because next year when the, the deal is finalized, that's definitely going to be a fact that it's going to be Xbox game. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what makes me? I always say this, and I think none of us has processed this yet because it hasn't happened. when the ZeniMax deal went down, it was like, oh, yes, it's done. It's done. Like, do you know what I mean? They could
Mm-hmm.
talk about certain things, talk about certain deals they can do. Because as soon as that deal was done, boom, they had that round table talking about the future games. I'm telling you now, once Activision deal is done, once that deal is done, we're gonna be like, holy shit.
Look at the possibilities, my brother.
Look at the possibilities, the endless possibilities, and listen, they got future titles in development. Mikey Body had that one game, or that open world game. I totally forgot what was the code name or what was it called. That's what I'm trying to say. Once the deal is done, I'm telling you now, it's gonna take Xbox into a different level once again.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna switch to like from fifth gear to sixth gear, maybe 7, 8 gears. Who knows? And that's what I'm talking about. Once that happens, I don't think we won't understand it, how much change is gonna happen. Honestly, I do believe that the amount of change is gonna happen when you see all of them titles, Call of Duty's coming in Game Pass day and day, Overwatch, all these bonuses and perks, other future titles, Warzone, you might get bonuses and perks as well, being a Game Pass subscriber.
Mm-hmm.
Once all that shit is happening,
Custom consoles,
custom
like a
consoles,
Call of
custom
Duty.
weapons.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're the Game Pass subscriber, he's a custom a weapon, a
Mm-hmm.
clothes, hat. I know people. I know it's not a big thing, but people pay for cosmetics. Let's be honest, and that's
Absolutely.
what they can do. That's what they can do if you're a Game Pass subscriber as well. And all of them Call of Duty games and future titles, it's going to be something else. And I think Xbox next year we're going to see Xbox go to that different level where
Mm-hmm.
we believe it can be.
Bro, just like Paulie Baba just said Diablo, Apollo Cooper said Oblivion. Think about
So
all
much
of the first party IPs they're going to have once this deal is finalized. Not let's like we know what they have with ZeniMax already. Doom, Fallout, Evil Within, Quake, Elder Scrolls. They already have
Starfield,
those games. Starfield,
Starfield, Redfall right
Starfield.
now.
You know,
Mandalorian they're talking
this
about as
so
well. A Mando game.
Dishonored. They have all of these. Which talking about Mandalorian? They don't own that.
Sorry,
I'm
which
talking about
one?
shit they own. Wolfenstein, True
True
Crimes.
Crimes.
Like, but just think about once the Activision Blizzard deal, they're going to own Call of Duty, like Diablo, Overwatch, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Guitar Hero, Tony Hawk. They're gonna own all that shit. Now, if they do something with those franchises, I don't know, but they're gonna own it. True Crimes. Think about that shit, man. Think
That's
about
what
all of these franchises that Xbox is going to own, dog. It's
that's what
crazy.
I'm trying to say to you and including myself as well. I don't think we process it. Once it happens,
World of Warcraft. Thank you, Apollo.
yeah. Once it happens, that's when we're gonna see like wow, like what look at the moves they're making right now. What's gonna happen? I really hope I really hope the deal closes this year, but I doubt it. March
Yeah,
next year, I'll
that'd
be
be fire.
happy. March next year, I cannot wait. Maybe like Joey made a great point. I don't know if he listened to someone or he had some sort of theory like talking about why did they do the 12 months thing. Maybe they were waiting for after the Activision deal to happen.
Hmm.
What's gonna happen?
It's
Maybe
definitely
after,
possible, right?
yeah, after the Activision deal, what have they got in the library, the portfolio, and that? Let's go. Next year, if this year Call of Duty doesn't come, I'm certain next year should come unless it's in the marketing somehow. But I'm sure they're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
something. I'm certain they'll do something to bring them games to Game Pass. So Joey was talking about like within the 12 months, Activision deal should be done, and that's what they stuck to the 12 months rule this time. I know they wanted to show games come out in 12 months as well,
Mm-hmm.
but after
You want
that,
to show
guys,
gameplay?
After June E3, the Activision's on board. If everything goes through,
Mm-hmm.
imagine that shit.
And I think everything is going to go through, Shine. Like you don't hear people wishing and hoping it falls through. Down, yeah, the FTC is gonna void this deal. You don't hear that shit no more, do you? Because that shit is going through, bro. It's gonna go through. And you know,
Hundred
Sean, let me
percent,
say
man.
this right quick before we
Go
move
for it.
on towards the end of the show. When you just said something, you said, the 12-month thing. And I always say they did the 12-month thing because they want to show more gameplay. So Xbox listens. The feedback they got from 2020, 2021 was gameplay. There was no gameplay being shown for these games. So they said, okay, we're going to show the next 12 months, which of course means the games are closer, which of course means you're going to see more gameplay. And I would say they showed about what 90% of the show had gameplay.
Easy, bro.
90% of the show had gameplay. So what happens now? They show people say, "Yo, we need." First, let me go back. Xbox show a roadmap. They show a roadmap in 2020. Well, those are their CGI trailers. Okay, they showed some CGI trailers and some more gameplay last year. Nah, we need to see more gameplay. They showed mostly gameplay this year. Nah, where are the big games? What the fuck? So my point is, Xbox can never win, right? No matter what, these people will change. And I'm not just talking about ponies now. I'm talking about Xbox guys too in this community. No matter what happens, there's always an issue. This year, they show 90% gameplay. Now, people are like, well, where's Avowed? Where's Perfect Dark? Well, those games are not coming out within the next 12 months. I don't care. I want to see gameplay. So they can't win, right? They can't win. We ask for more gameplay. They show us gameplay, and that's not enough. So my point is, fuck them all.
Straight up.
It's flat
that shit
out.
play.
And
Fuck them all,
even
no
though
matter
the
what.
people was mad, like Xavier Bay left me a message on my review video when I gave the show a 7 out of 10, right? He was like, yo, man, this WBG, y'all supposed to, bro, just you just want me just to say 10 out of 10 every time, bro? You just want me to say 10 out of 10? No, bro. No. I'm going to be honest. I thought the show was about a 7. It was a solid 7. I would have liked for them to put like that Stalker 2 thing that on the show. That would have been dope. But I thought the show was a solid 7, especially after I watched it again in 4K. Actually, it's a 7.5 to me. The beginning was dope. The end was dope. Starfield looked dope. Redfall looked dope. Forza looked great. So I'm like,
that's why I get disappointed. When we watch the show in like these 1080p pixelated shows, it doesn't showcase that. Mixer was great for that.
Mixer used to be in 4K, bro. 2017 was a dope little, yeah.
Like that's when they launched it. 4K screen. It was just a hype. But to see that right now, man, watching it back in 4K, like I said, like my score, I was like 7, but 7.5. Like when you're watching stuff back in 4K, picking certain things, then you say that, yeah, you know what, it was a good show.
Yeah, man. It was, so you have to think about it was a good show, bro. I still think 2021 was a little better because they announced a bunch of unannounced. I mean, they showed a bunch of unannounced games. But actually, when you watch it again, there were some games that kind of, I didn't really see because my mood was down because of Pentiment and shit like that.
Yeah.
My mood was down. But there are some dope ass games they showed. Like, first off, High on Life looks incredible.
Can I ask you something about High on Life?
Yeah.
Does it give you kind of the same type of like vibes when it comes to like Psychonauts and games like that?
A little bit.
Like, them funny, quirky characters and the way they say certain things. And I know this might be a bit more left because of you do use weapons in the Psychonauts as well, but like with this, it's got that same style, like quirkiness, and even the developers reminds me of Double Fine developers. Just the way they are, like recent Tim Schafer with his purple suit and all that crazy shit. It just reminds me of that. They're like geeks. And honestly, High on Life, I think that's going to be a surprise. Like watching that back in 4K, the playback, that game looks clean. And the extended show,
man. It looks
and the
good.
extended show, we got to see more like, it reminded me of like sliding down the thing. It reminded me of some like a bit of Sunset Overdrive, like when we were sliding down, shooting things and all that type of color palette. This game looks promising. Honestly, I think that's going to be a surprise hit. High on Life will be a surprise hit, man. Definitely.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Ray. Yeah, like there was a couple games that had my mood a little bit down, but the Pentiment really got it down. But then that fucking Kojima got that shit right back up.
Kojima was the shit.
Hey, Kojima showed up. I was like, yeah, let's go, baby. No, look, I'm going to play Pentiment. It was just the art style kind of like, oh, come on, man. No, but look, I'm going to play. Listen, that's the thing, though, bro. I am a real gamer. I'm going to play all this shit. Except for that game where the mechs was watering the garden. I'm not going to play that one.
Oh, you don't play that shit? Come on.
No, even a game like Wulong. Like, I didn't pay attention to it when because like my mood was down when they showed that. And I was like, then afterwards, like, oh, this is like a Neo type of game. At first, I thought it was exclusive, but being a multiplayer is cool because think about it, Neo didn't come to the Xbox last generation. So hey yo, Mucho Chucho, Stranger's Wrath. I mentioned this on Addict Show. I cannot think of the game Stranger's Wrath. That was like you have the live ammo talking shit, but this one seems a little bit more vulgar though. High on Life seems vulgar, but even a game like As Dust Falls, I've been talking about that game since 2020.
For the
That
minute.
shit drops next month. So all of these games are going to drop soon, man. Plague's Tale will probably drop like we'll find out next week. Probably drop sometime this year. We have Wolong probably next year. All of these games dropping, and all of them are going to be in Game Pass. All of them. Like, what's the one game that's not going to be in Game Pass? I don't even know. The
Probably
whole
some
show.
legal, some probably some like, sort of like one of them legal. Like, I don't know what the hell, but
Yeah.
like what I love about the game. First of all, let me give Sapo man thoughts and praise for
Oh,
Assassin
absolutely.
Looper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told she's not in a good state at the moment, and from her husband. Really hope she can pull through because I think she's been through it once before. I think when we talked to her last time.
Yeah.
So I really hope
Prayers for her.
she pulls through on that.
Right.
Hopefully, man, guys. No,
Scorn. Yeah.
she's a real game as well, and I
Yeah,
got to
she's a
talk to
real
her once or
gamer, bro.
twice as well. And she's funny. She lives in the UK as well, so she's top lass she is. Now,
Oh, Diablo 4 is the only game that wasn't in Game Pass, but even that looked good though.
but a Furious one, who knows? Who knows when the deal gets done?
Oh yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Well, that's why I say, is it supposed to drop this year? I don't know, but Diablo 4 looks good.
Is it
Scorn,
cool?
I'm sorry, guys. Scorn still they ain't doing nothing for me, man. I'm gonna play it, but that game looks too freaking weird,
I
man.
love that shit. The Scorn. Scorn's one of them games. You know, like when you're not supposed to touch something, you just do it. And when you watch the movies, I know it's disgusting, but I just want to touch it and touch it. Not like
Yeah,
them
bro.
movies you see.
Yeah.
Scorn's not one of them. I shouldn't play it, but I want to play to see
I'm sorry, Scorn.
how deep and far
I'm gonna
like when
play
it comes
it.
to the gruesome.
Oof. Somerville is another game I'm definitely interested in. I'm telling you, bro, I love video games, man. And I'm looking forward to Somerville. Now, they didn't show Somerville at this show, but they showed it last year. That looks dope.
Yes, it did.
Diablo, I don't think it'll be at launch, though. Or will it? I don't know. But yeah, it's dope, man. So they really showed a lot of games. And, when you sit back and think about what they showed, you're like, you know what? This was a damn good show. Actually, my score kind of keep on going up because I watched the show twice, like live. And I missed a lot of things because, like I said, my mood was going up and down throughout the show. Then I watched it in 4K afterwards. And I watched it again, but not the whole show. So I'm going to watch it again, man, because like I said, there's a lot of games that actually, see, because it's about, everything is subjective. It's about what interests you. And there was a lot of games that interest me, flat out.
100%. Let me get this super chat from the homie Drone TJ with the $2. He was, hi guys, I'm excited for High in Life. 100% that game. Trust me, Drone TJ. I know you wasn't. You was like probably similar scores to us and that when it came to the showcase. But looking at them games right now, High in Life, watching the 4K playback and that, some of the games really stood out. They did actually stand out when you're watching it back and that. And like I said, High in Life, I looked at it, it looks cool, but watching it back and that, you know what? Yeah, that's definitely a game.
Absolutely.
And then watching all of the other games as well. Some games don't hit for everybody. But overall, like I said, when you watch it there, as we're watching it, certain games we're picking out. You know what? This it was a good show. These games look good.
Hey, yo,
and to do a 12-month window as well. All of these games, 99% of the games coming to Game Pass on top of that as well.
Yeah, bro, fire.
You can't beat that.
Hey, so you know what's funny? I don't really talk about this, but I just don't spend as much money on video games as I used to because of Game Pass.
Listen,
bro, I just don't spend as much as I used to.
That's the
fire.
whole point. There's nothing wrong with that. The whole point when it comes to Game Pass, it's a service. You're paying $15 a month or however you do it. If you get the yearly or you get it cheaper on the yearly, that's what we're talking about. This is a service. Games like the Turtle games, Match Point, A Plague's Tale. A Plague's Tale I was that day one anyway. Requiem, but it's coming to Game Pass. The tennis game is coming out soon. Match Point as well. Oh, and then you got the big games. Look, even if it wasn't for Game Pass, tennis game. Oh, yeah. We'll play. Don't worry about it. Like games like Starfield as well, like Outriders, MLB The Show.
Mm-hmm.
These are the type of games that are coming right now. And when you might have bought, like you would have thought, I would have bought this game. I would have bought this game. But what Game Pass is doing an incredible job so far, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. You're paying for a service. You want quality content coming to that service, delivering content week in, week out. 1 month it might not hit for you. The next month it hits 2, 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what that service is about. Game Pass is about trying to giving you something to play each month, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they do that with they manage to. I think they do deliver. They do deliver on that with everybody, different type of gamers. Psychonauts 2 was day one, bro.
Fire. Still love
Forza,
that game.
Forza
Amazing
Horizon
game.
5 was day one.
Halo
Halo
Infinite day one.
Infinite day one.
It's crazy.
Outriders, MLB. Then you got the third parties coming in. Then
Mm-hmm.
Stalker 2 would have been the day one as well. That's
It's but
coming late next
it's
year.
going to be day one.
It's going to be day one.
Mm-hmm.
Scorn is coming day one. As Dustfall is day one. Match Point, the third that like these recent games coming out day
Yep.
one.
Talk
And
that
that's what
shit,
we're
Sean.
talking about.
Talk that shit, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. There's more. Look, Pentiment coming day one.
Pentiment.
I might not care, but I'll give it a try and play. That's what I'm talking about. I can play
Yes.
that game as you're dead. We were wrong on this. We take the fucking L.
Absolutely. Talk that shit, Sean.
Straight. That's what I'm talking about. There's games I would have told, like Dirt's always told me the first Psychonauts was fire. I never got to. I never really completed that game because the first Psychonauts was fire, Sean. Trust me, because I bet you. Because I know for a fact Tim Schafer is one of them dudes he would deliver, especially with Microsoft backing. Psychonauts 2, I think over delivered in my opinion.
Absolutely,
Psychonauts 2.
bro.
And that's what I'm talking about. Games are not dropping day and day. Who knows after September we got Deathloop coming once that deal is done.
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about.
I can't wait to play that.
This
I'm
is
not
what
playing
I'm
that
talking
shit
about.
for the PS5.
And what Zing's talking about there as well, like Street of Rage was like 2 years, I think 2 years ago maybe.
Yep.
Flight Simulator as well. Gears Tactics. Even though we might not play, but the content is there. Do you know what? Let me give it a try. Yakuza games were there. Like a Dragon came to Game Pass 4 months later.
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I know we got that day one, but guys were kind of questionable with because of Avengers. Guardians of the Galaxy came out 4 months later, 4.5 months later. I sent the timeline on Twitter. People say, "Yo, this game is legit." I can't believe I wasn't there day one. And that's what Game Pass is doing. That's what I love about it. We are paying for the service right now, and they're delivering the content from the smaller to the biggest titles.
Absolutely.
And I think they do. I think they do manage to do that every month. We will love to see more of the first party get going, but next year will be the big one. Next year will be the big ones. From the first party, I'm saying.
Sebastian Cooper, yeah, man, they sent me $10. I mean, they gave me $10. Hey, you get some money off from Xbox, Sean?
No, they knew I was finessing them, so they go, Sean.
Yeah, but they gave me $10 when I bought the Quarry. I didn't have to pay the full price for it.
They give Gabs money. They give Gabs money.
Oh, they did. Nice.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, they
POS.
did. They say, "Oh, this Sean 76 is a piece of shit."
And
So what game you're asking if I play? Asks? No, I never played that. I don't know what the hell that is.
But that's what I'm talking about. Even like
Forza
Ori and the Will
Horizon.
of the Wisp as well.
Yeah.
That's coming out.
Hey, guys, we gotta realize the Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheel joint that's not in Game Pass. Unless you bought the like what you buy, Sean? The early access one that me and Sean bought, you will have to buy it. But hey, listen, bro. I paid $100 for Forza Horizon 5. So that shit looks incredible. So you know what? Sean, you really go back and look at this show, bro. That's your show. I tell you, like the more I think about it, the more the show goes up. Maybe I'm at an 8 now because Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels, that shit looked incredible. And even on the extended show, did you see how that shit looked?
Yeah, it looks beautiful. The biomes.
Oh my god, the biomes! It looks incredible.
That
Absolutely
game,
incredible.
Forza team, and listen, Motorsport. I want to do a quick segment for the Motorsport.
Hours in that game, bro. I only got like 20-some hours in Forza Horizon 5, bro.
Bro, you can play how far we want, bro. We're talking about Forza Horizon. Let's talk about Motorsport play. Motorsports. We came out confirmation dirt about ray tracing. This is your department when it comes to ray tracing dirt. People didn't want to believe it. I got the video. Let me see if I can find that video. 1 second. Let me do this video first of all. I'm going to share this video first. Okay. Where the guy talking about there's no tricks. I don't want to confuse people. I don't want to say ray tracing's on track only. Nah, none of that GT shit. Not replay simulator. We don't want to hear that shit. So this is a video I put out, guys. As you can see, let me know if the audio is good.
But ray tracing is here. It's on track, and most importantly, it's real time gameplay. Like I really want to make that clear. When we say on track, that doesn't mean it's only in replays or it's only in photo mode on track, and they're just being they're being funny with words. We're not trying to mislead you here. When you are racing, when you are playing the game, ray tracing is on. I just want to be really clear about that. So when you're playing it, like I said, it's a level of immersion there that it can be subtle at times, but it's a thing that really just pulls you into the visual and the experience, unlike we've had before. So when we talk about ray tracing, yeah, it looks amazing. It looks photoreal. It looks super immersive.
Hey, can you send me that, Sean, in the DM?
And I just want to be really clear about that.
What's that play?
In this trailer video, you're actually seeing some amazing stuff.
Or is this just YouTube? Or was that a clip? Or was that J-Rock or somebody?
No, that was I was watching the Forza monthly thing whilst I was playing Turtles, and then they started talking about ray tracing. I go, let me screen record this shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I probably was the first one to put it on. So talking about that ray tracing, no tricks, nothing, guys. When you racing, ray tracing is there, but people didn't like that there. They did not like that all. That bitch green trash came after me as well. He goes, they're lying to you. Look.
Yeah, he's the smartest dude at all time, telling the developers they're lying, and he's doing, man, fuck.
You're there. I'm gonna play your video. So when they're seeing that shit, because guys were going after Forza Motorsport, comparing it to GT7, saying it doesn't look next gen.
Yeah,
GT7,
we got some UK piece of shit saying, Forza bloody fucking, it doesn't look better than bloody fucking Gran Turismo. It doesn't look bloody better, wanky. My name is Woody Gaming. I'm a fucking piece of shit.
That's what we're talking about. Play. And when they're seeing that shit, they wanted to talk that shit. So he had a video prepared to piss the ponies off. So guys, enjoy it. Feast your eyes on this. Look at this shit. No damage. Where's the damage? Look at this shit.
I made this video in 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah. Look at that shit, player.
Real diamonds.
It looks amazing, man. Forza looks crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I made that. No, honestly, I made that video about maybe 10 minutes. It's just stupid, man. Bro, when I go back and tell you guys, they would never give Xbox any credit. I remember us talking about this. I think it was pre-show. We was talking about Forza Motorsport. Even Rand, I was like, "Yo, Rand, like there were some guys that said GT7 looked better." He was like, "What?" He couldn't believe that shit. He was like, "What?" He was like, "They're saying that Forza looks." I was like, "Bro, they're saying Forza look like trash." He was like, "What?"
Oh shit! Check this out.
Oh shit! TTS.
I stole that shit.
Yeah, Sean, you stole that shit. No, but look, man, I'm not even into sim races like that, right? I'm more of a Horizon guy, but bro, you can't deny this. It looks great. It looks great. And you know somebody came after me, guys. After that video that Sean did show, I posted it. Like, I don't know, like how many views I got on that bitch now? Like 9,000 something?
9,000, 10,000 and that. People come after you. What's funny is when I put my clip out, then Dirt put his afterwards, you get guys come out of nowhere. Why would you do it? Like, why would you put a video out like this? Oh yeah, I just noticed I looked at his profile because he's the Xbox guy. They come out of nowhere. These guys. When are these guys calling their own people out when they're trying to do with the Starfield with the bug eyes and all that shit, pixelated pictures? They don't say shit. But when they come after them, talking shit about GT7 or one of the PlayStation beloved titles, they don't like that shit. They all come out of nowhere.
9,678 views on that clip. But look, this fucker PS Gamer 84, he a hoe, right? He's a real live hoe. So he the first question he asked me, Dirt, do you even play Forza? So I didn't answer him. I said, does it matter? Now I was setting this stupid ass up. Because of course I play Forza, but I'm not gonna say yes or no. Because I'm setting his ass up. You know why I'm setting him up? That's his go-to. He always asks, do you play this game? Do you play that game? With this piece of shit, review bombing Xbox games and never played them bitches. And I had receipts and I killed his ass. He review bombed Deathloop, saying I'm not playing no trash ass Xbox first party game and gave it a 0. I pulled it up. I said, did you play this game, sir? Motherfucker never said nothing back. He a RLH. He a real live hoe.
He did a David Blaine on this.
He did it disappear. So you want to ask if I play Gran Turismo? No, I haven't played Gran Turismo, but I play Forza. You haven't played Deathloop, but you gave it a 0. He a real I call him real life hoe. Not live. He a RLH, a real life hoe.
Working them street corners.
RLH.
Yeah, RLH. Talk that shit, play. That's what it is. They always try to come out of the woodwork, and it seems like everybody responds, do you even play this game? Do you even like this game?
Oh, and they want to check your gamer tag. Let me see your gamer tag.
That's what they love. Or you only pour 15, 20 hours into this game. They love that. That's what they love to do, these guys.
That's what they do. I remember the same guy, Dirt. Dirt, you ain't even play Halo Infinite. I got 60, close to 70 hours of Halo Infinite. No, you don't. Okay. Now, why would you tell somebody no, they don't? Why would you say that? Like that one guy, failed Pyromancer. Dirt, I'm more of a gamer than you. What? Why would you just assume that? Why would you just think that? Then, like when I showed on my game score, you shut the fuck up real fast. Oh, okay. What about the PlayStation? I'm an Xbox gamer, dog. I play on Xbox way more than any other platform. So it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, man, that failed Pyromancer, he's a joke. I got some receipts on the guy saying one thing, then saying, he's always flipping around.
Bro, he had tried. I told people don't be falling for these dumbass warnings about a month ago. He was trying to act like he was Team Xbox. I said, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Then now he flipped back. Come on, bro. Get out of here, man.
Anyway, let's close. I want to close it to the next segment because I only got like 15 minutes left. Guess what time is it, player?
What time it is?
Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby. Hey, yo, Captain saying, yeah, but TK9, the beats, they don't want to fuck with TK9, man. They don't want to mess with TK9. TK9 to kill their ass. That's why I like told her. I was like, man, I'm glad I'm cool with you. TK9, a monster.
TK9 be doing streams late, man. When I'm waking up for work, I seem like he be live or some shit.
Yeah.
He must be doing some shit late, man. Let me get my timer ready as well, because I've only got like 15 minutes. Pull him in dead.
What's up, Red and Blade? What's happening? Unmute yourself, bro. Unmute yourself. Red and Blade, you muted, bro.
There we go. There we go. Well, some nice, lovely sunny day. Lovely sunny weekend coming up. Looking forward to it. Just want to say, from the showcase, I totally loved it. It was fantastic. There are games in there that I would never touch with a barge pole, but then again, saying that, there are people out there who will touch it. For example, Pentiment was a shock to me, and the expression from Sean just spoke loudly that day. What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay. It was like, wow. I saw the name. I was like, yep. And then this one's reaction. I was like, yep. And then Dirt went quiet. Dustfall. I know Dirt likes that stuff is coming up, but that's not for me. But you see, this is the thing, okay? There's everything there for somebody. Somebody has got something that they can latch onto for the next year.
Mhm.
And the thing about this is we're eating good. Yesterday I got home. I thought Turtles would be the big massive file to download. It wasn't just 1 gig. It's there. I was in it. I was playing it with my cousin in the States. Okay. Or you're having a laugh, mate. Okay. Absolutely loved it. We got loads of games coming. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit about them Karens, because that's what I call them now. These ponies are like Karens to me, okay? They complain for no reason to over every single thing. I don't give a shit about them, okay? I've got my choice of hardware to play and relax with. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And you know what? Microsoft, your studios take as long as you need, because when your bangers start dropping, I'm looking for those Karens start crying even more than they've been crying now. They're crying when there's nothing there to be seen. Watch what happens when there is things to be seen. When there are things to get your hands on, we're gonna say then.
That's what I talk that
Bro,
shit.
it's gonna be crazy, man. When that shit
No.
happens, it's gonna be a different level.
Guys, have a beautiful weekend and take care, okay?
You
Peace
too,
All
out.
right, thanks, Ray and Blade. Appreciate you, bro. Oh shit, Sean, you got to read that from my boy Mucho.
Mucha Chucho with the 50 boys. What's going on, player? He goes, he's the power of Game Pass. He goes, my homie, my son dropped that piece of shit PlayStation 5 exclusive Ratchet and Clank last night to play Shredder Revenge with me. Congrats on the newborn. Sean, talk that shit, you piece of shit. You're Mucha Chucho, man. I appreciate the play, man.
Shout out
Big
to you,
time,
Mucho.
man. Big time, man.
Yeah. Oh shit, my boy Zink here. My boy Other Zink in house. What's up, bro?
Hey man, what's going on? First, I'm at a job site. My phone don't work too good, so bear with me a second. Anyway, let's get to Jeff Grubb. First of all, Jeff Grubb still don't know shit. I'll take that L. Now, so to me, Jeff Grubb and he's got one. I'm up on him too, because I don't forget when you try and say things of mine aren't coming. Like he swore up and down, Forza Horizon was going to be in Japan. No, bruh. And then when he said the coalition was making a Star Wars game, I'm like, no, bruh, they not. And the coalition addressed them on that. Anyway, back to some other things. The Activision deal is done. Forget that. Warren Buffett said, hey, 98% of my people want this shit to go through. Y'all stop talking about it. And all of a sudden, it's this crusade of hate going towards Todd Howard now, spearheaded by Destin Legary and his friends.
Isn't that funny how that shit happened, bro?
It's insane. And I want to commend you, Dirt, on what you did with BG, that perennial pony. Because I'm glad on that Addict show, it's the only part I got a chance to see. I saw a little bit of it. When you said, hey, do you think Starfield would be criticized if this was a multi-plat? You stumped the shit out of them. I wish you could have saw the screen, because it was like they were like they didn't know what to do.
That's when they went into that Cyberpunk shit that I wish I would have said that was after Cyberpunk came out. It wasn't bad before. I'm sorry to take some of your time, bro. Go ahead.
No, and I'm glad you were that you came. I know you were itching to say that shit. And then I give that show a 10 out of 10. I look at it from the business side, from the marketing side, but I drop it 9.5 because Phil Spencer made the worst acquisition in Microsoft history by bringing on that overrated ass Hideo Kojima. But I look at it this way, and I'm gonna leave you guys alone. Look at it like Walmart. Walmart is one of my favorite stores. I don't buy everything in Walmart, but Walmart has something for everyone. Okay. That's what it is. Like League of Legends is going to bring Microsoft a lot of money here.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you have to look at things like that. And, they're bringing everything to the portfolio to bolster their business in the long run. Okay, so you have to look at it that way, guys. But I got to get back into the into this job site. But Pentiment is some bullshit. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
Hey,
Hey man,
if Zeke said that shit, y'all know we weren't
good
tripping.
night.
Shout
See
out to
y'all,
Zeke.
fellas.
All right, Zeke.
Take
Hey,
care, Zeke.
hey, y'all know Zeke said that shit. You know,
Full of salt mines, player. Full of salt mines.
Hey, yo, Zeke, I love that analogy though with that Walmart shit. He absolutely right.
He's right.
Salt Mines,
100%.
what's up, bro? Salt Mines.
Hey, salt mines, what's going on, player?
Hey,
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
what's
chilling,
going on,
bro.
player?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. What's going on?
Hey, yo, hold on.
Let us know when you can hear us, salt mines.
Oh, I'm chilling, man.
I think he's on a delay a bit.
You're
Yeah,
on
what-
a delay?
Wait, there's like a hell of a delay, bro.
Yeah, there's a delay, bro.
We just let you rock. You got 2 minutes, bro. We'll just let you rock, bro.
Oh shit.
All right, so okay, so the game show for me, I would give it like maybe a 7.5 or 8. And there were a lot of games in there, bro. There was a lot of games in there that I actually enjoyed. Like, I play a lot of weird shit, so a lot of people don't know the stuff that I will play. Like High on Life, that was honestly one of my top games of the show.
Agreed.
Oh wait, I can hear y'all now. I had the wrong headphones on, my dumb ass.
All right.
Oh, so you can hear us now.
You podcast motherfucker.
Okay. But no, bro. I know I've been gone for a minute. Thanks to everybody that like shout me out and shit. But I see all this fucking salt. These ponies are ridiculous, bro. Like yesterday, I was looking online. This ain't even about the show. These motherfuckers was getting on PC, making Steam accounts, and then they was on here talking shit about Spider-Man coming to PC. Bro, I was like, these motherfuckers. I can't fucking believe it, bro. Like every time I think they could go lower, they put another dick in their mouth, and it just blows my mind. I just be sitting here looking at these motherfuckers. Trust me, y'all, I got hella ideas. I'm about to roast King Trash. I'm about to roast all these motherfuckers when I get back. I'm in a lot better mood. I'm just saying this because everybody keep jumping in the chat when they see me, and they be like, "When you coming back, bro?" I'm coming back.
Yeah, but wait for you to come back, man.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm just
Okay, cool.
taking my time. I've been healing, you know what I'm saying, trying to take care of my mind because I had quit a toxic job just recently.
Okay.
And I've been working at a new job. But the game show was dope. I'm not gonna say it was a 10 out of 10, but there were a lot of games I was prepared for. Forza, oh my god, bro, I already got my wheel ready. Like when he said
Nice.
ray tracing was gonna be in the game for real, I had motherfuckers coming at me talking about no, it's not. I was like, bro, this nigga, excuse my language.
No, that's
This
fine,
man,
bro. It's fine. Let's
this
go.
man just said that ray tracing was gonna be in game. Like, even if I sent them the clip, they was like, nah, bro, you lying, he lying. I'm like, okay, why would he lie? Bro, he gonna get fired. You can't just anyway, whatever, man. I can't with these people online. Twitter's cancer, bro. Anyway, love the show, man. I just want to say that.
Appreciate it, bro.
Congrats on
Thank
the
you,
baby.
bro.
I be here lurking and shit all the time. But love the show for
Thanks,
real.
bro.
This feels like a real show. Like I like the little intro to this section and the bomb, bro. Y'all keep pushing because I hope I keep seeing y'all grow. I know y'all are super duper Xbox fans. You know, I'm kind of in between. Like I like PC and I like Xbox since I got Series now.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the show. I hope y'all keep growing, man. And I'm gonna be back to anybody that's
Make sure you
listening.
come back.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Looking forward to you coming back, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But y'all have a good one, man.
All right, bro. Thanks again, man.
Take care, player.
Shout out to the homie Salt Mines, man. Carl Weave, what's up, my brother? What's popping with
Hey,
you?
what's going on, brothers?
What's
you
going
doing,
on,
man?
player?
Are you there, Carl Weave?
Shit.
I know you in the car.
Yeah, I'm in the car.
Oh shit.
The whole y'all can see me?
No. We can hear you.
That's what we see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the whole Forza thing, it's like why is it that so hard for them to just say, yeah, Forza looks good? Like now they're
Can't say it.
oh well, I saw King Thrash say we don't know what this ray trace audio. Come on, man. Like
Yeah.
Forza
bro.
Horizon 5 has ray trace audio. You know good and damn well he ain't talking about no ray trace audio. That's number one. Like the Forza shit just irritates me. They nitpicking. Oh, well, it doesn't have global illumination. Well, GT7 don't have any of it. So why? What are we doing?
Talk that shit.
And then I'm gonna close on a little math lesson because I've been seeing a lot on Twitter today. This whole thing about sales, right? They want to take the PlayStation has more users. It has a bigger install base.
Mhm.
They want to take that and say, oh, well, it sold 4 million on Xbox, but it sold 8 million on PlayStation. They have twice the user base. It would be kind of embarrassing if Xbox sold 8 million and it sold 4 on PlayStation. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you have to adjust for that, right? So a better metric is to look at like what is the available install base, and then you look at what percentage of that install base is buying the game, because then you can tell like how it's selling on each platform. But apparently, that you too, brother, that escapes a lot of them. I don't get it. It's basic math. Like if both of them work out to be about 10% of the install base, guess what? Even though PlayStation sold more because they're just more PlayStation, 10% of the PlayStation base is always going to be 10% or more than 10% of the Xbox base. You can't just look at total numbers. Like those people have to be there to buy the game. I'm sorry, not every Xbox fan is going to buy every game.
It's facts.
It doesn't work.
It's all
like
about their
that,
narratives,
so.
bro. It's about their narratives.
Like it's just basic math, and they keep going on and on with it. It's like, bro, like what? Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Carl B, man. Shout out to
All right,
you,
bro.
man.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate it, bro. And but this will be the last call after Hector, bro, because I gotta go as well.
Yeah.
All right, y'all have a good show.
Take care, player.
Hey, man, thanks for calling in.
Later.
Hey, man, the living, breathing POS, Hector the Macho Man. Yeah, what's up, brother?
Fuck you, black son of a bitch. Don't you start. All right, listen. The Xbox Showcase, I ain't gonna lie to you. I give it a 7 out of 10. The funniest thing was watching with y'all. Sean, you were hilarious middle of the show. Me and you were doing the same thing. I was in the kitchen ready to quit. Like, man, fuck this job. Fuck everybody. Fuck this bullshit. But no, the games I did love was High Off Life, Redfall, Starfield. They both looked great. Yeah, Starfield needs to be polished a little bit more. That one space game, I forgot what it was, like the kind of horror game. That shit looked fire, and then Forza looked great. All these ponies are crying about that shit. But another thing is, I'm glad all these pony narratives are dying. Metacritic sales, power, first party games, PC games that would never go there, never their first party exclusives would never go to PC. It's a great time to be an Xbox, but
facts, bro.
Love her, bro. And then it's just they keep talking crazy, going on Twitter, these dusty bum ass niggas need to excuse my language. Bum ass motherfuckers. Bum ass motherfuckers needed who, me? No, I'm about to get on Twitter and start talking shit. But keep talking crazy because Phil Spencer and them, they watching. And you keep talking crazy. That Call of Duty definitely gonna be exclusive. Like he gonna shut you motherfuckers the fuck up. So I'm gonna leave with this. So hey, to be honest, fuck all the ponies. King Thrash, Colin Moriarty, J-Tech, Goldberg looking bitch, soft motherfucker.
Yeah.
Especially the amazing Lucas. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck
soft
that motherfucker. Yeah.
And any other ponies. What they need to worry about, Sean, is getting back on them fucking street corners and shaking that ass, because if they don't, them $70 remastered games ain't gonna pay for themselves. Daddy Jim Ryan's not playing with you motherfuckers. Get back on them corners and get the re-bleaching them assholes. You nasty motherfuckers. And hey, and save us a little bit more money so you can buy them OnlyFans dick pics, you nasty bastard.
Oh shit.
Talk that shit, Hector.
Hector TTS.
Man, Hector's right. Like Hector, facts, bro. We're gonna close this. Hector, shout out to you, homie, man. Talking that shit, I love it. Fuck them motherfuckers. Like Hector said, you motherfucking ponies. Take some tips from Pretty Woman and that, and send your bitch ass on the street corners, you soft motherfuckers. That's what I gotta say.
Good shit, bro. All right, talk to you,
man.
Take
care, Hector, man. Be safe.
Good shit, man. Damn, yo, Hector went the fuck off, bro.
I love that shit. That's what I love, bro.
Hey, but the show is called TTS.
It's called Talk That Shit, play. And guys, I'm really sorry to close it. We have to close it early. Maybe the next 2-3 shows might be like this for a minute. But what's going on with you, play?
Not much, man. Yeah, that was fun show, bro. Fun show. We still
100%.
Talking that shit on Twitter. So yeah, that's about it, man. I do want to do a video about the Xbox sales, and like we mentioned earlier, this show, it's been 4 straight months. I mean, y'all still gonna run with that fucking no stock excuse in the States? Let's talk about it, bro. Good shit, bro. Thank y'all for stopping by.
100%, guys. Shout out to every one of you guys for dropping by. I know it's a bit early. Hopefully, we'll get back to the normal time, 1 p.m. Eastern. But guys, Xbox all day, every day. Fuck these PlayStation, dude. Fuck that big bitch PS5 as well. You can kiss my ass. Jim Ryan is the best thing that's ever happened to PlayStation 5 because he's giving us great content. Great content in that, putting them motherfucking games on the PC. I love it. And you know what? When that Spider-Man Miles Morales comes out, I'm gonna stream that bitch on my $5,000 PC like this motherfucker Pony said. They got $5,000 PCs? Nah, I've got a $5,000 PC. I'm gonna stream that bitch. Watch, you soft motherfuckers. And guys, take care. Keep talking that shit. And Ponies, keep working them street corners, you soft motherfuckers.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah shit, you motherfuckers know what time is it? Hit that motherfucking like button. And you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the west side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.